Welcome back to Indiana Diecast Racing and the Death Race. 2 drivers have secured their spots in the semis, and today another 2 will move on. Believe it or not, but Arlo Racing is down to 4 entries, and Group 3's got brother Captain Peter Day at the helm of his Triumph TR6. Captain Day manhandled his group in round 1 for 15 points, took the win in round 2 despite an early DNF, and completed the turkey in round 3 with 12 points. In what would have made a great entry in the Sock Hop Slam, Mega G is one of 2 drivers still representing G4 Diecast Racing. Mega G similarly stomped his first round group with 14 points, repeated the effort in round 2, then took second behind Sam Hall of DRT3K in round 3. Numero 3 is Numbskull. This time he's driving his Muscle and Blown, one of 2 cars he still has active. In this vehicle, Numbskull only tied Kit KM for the win in round 1, tied Minion for second in round 2, then faced and defeated Kit KM's other car for the win in round 3, just edging out Sneaky Bob of Vapor Racing. Lastly, in one of 2 lethal diesels he's still got running, Flip is in his ride with the orange wheels. Flip owned his group in round 1 with 14, won a 3-way runoff for first in round 2, and edged out both Circus and Fractal Panda for the win in round 3. Lap 1 with the Captain and Mega G out front, Numbskull and Flip in the back. Mega G jumps out of the gate and the outside lane slides out front. Flip spins in turn 2 and Mega G pulls away as the field comes to a stop in turn 3 for a triple DNF. Mega G coasts to a mega 4-point start. It'll be tough for him to blow that kind of early lead. Flip's gotta be kicking himself, starting P4 and quickly cruising to second place behind Mega G. He tries to force Peter off the track, overdoes it, and clips the inner wall of turn 2, sending his lethal diesel into an unrecoverable sideways slide. A great start for Mega G, triple donuts for everyone else. Numbskull moves up front alongside Peter, Flip, and Mega G in the back. They're dead even down the opening straight. Numbskull spins out front, but Peter challenges immediately. Numbskull sideways through 3, and Peter in trouble on the overpass. Numbskull and Mega G hit the final straight. Here comes Mega G, and he makes the last second pass to steal the win. Ooh, Captain Peter claims third just ahead of Flip. Numbskull makes good use of that pole position to get in front, but he's never really able to successfully clear the other cars until he slides through turn 3, nearly forcing Peter off the track. Mega G well out front after his pair of wins. Flip finally moves up front and assumes the pole for lap 3. He gets a great start and quickly pulls ahead of Numbskull. They spread out and Flip is really enjoying that clean air. Captain Day spins in the back and lap 3 is all Flip, Mega G second, and Numbskull third. Flip really times his jump out of the gate perfectly and gets his entire car clear of Numbskull by the time they hit the first turn. Mega G nearly gets an inside look in turn 2, but he doesn't manage it, and Flip is never again challenged. Mega G clinches the group win, second place still very much up for grabs. Semi-finalist Mega G now takes the pole, Flip on the outside. It's a little closer this time, and Flip drives off the track. Mega G and Numbskull battle for the lead, and Numbskull forces Mega G up onto the wall, and now he falls off the track. Numbskull's gonna coast to the win, as Captain Day is in no position to challenge for the lead. Peter rolls in for second, but I'm not sure it's gonna be enough. Flip with another good start, but he fails to clear Mega G, gets turned and drives over the wall. Numbskull gets position on Mega G in turn 3 and aggressively uses it to his advantage. Mega G wins Group 3 despite a late DNF, and Numbskull will head to the wildcard runoff. I am a banana! Moving on to Group 4, it's Crystal ZD in her NASCAR Toyota. Crystal started out with a pair of close second place finishes, then edged out Ironheart 54 and Numbskull for the win in round 3. From the Marvel Universe, It's Numbskull and his Black Widow. Numbskull's Russian agent smashed his group in round 1 with 15, had to beat Golden Owl's Frankenstein in a runoff for second in round 2, and most recently placed runner-up to Arlo's K in round 3. Flip's other Lethal Diesel, and now his last standing entry, was one of the 2 winners from the first round Lethal Diesel group, put up the only perfect 16 in the tournament in round 2, and took second behind now eliminated Jake Eli in round 3. Lastly, it's the driver I've most hoped got eliminated ages ago, Linkster from De Gold Dragon Racing. The last of 3 from DGD, Linkster won in round 1 with 15, won in round 2 with 10 over Applejack, then took a close second behind Mr. Devilish Dar Q with 12 points in round 3. Lap 1 with Crystal and Numbskull up front, Flip and Linkster in the back. They're off, with the outside lanes slightly pulling ahead. Numbskull takes the lead and Linkster slides down to get in line. Numbskull pulls away, and Linkster makes the pass headed to the triangle. Numbskull's going to take lap 1 as Crystal slides again, and jams in the funnel for a double DNF. Flip has got to be upset about that. Despite gaining a good position after turn 1, Crystal slides exiting turn 2, allowing Linkster to pull alongside and use the outside momentum of turn 3 to overtake. Flip catches them both, and Crystal throws a block that she winds up not being able to recover from. Numbskull and Linkster up early, hopefully Crystal and Flip can make up some ground. They start up front together for lap 2 with Linkster and Numbskull in the back. They're dead even into 1, and Crystal shoots ahead, but she's in trouble. Flip jets away as the field slides to a stop in turn 3, with an unfortunate cone victim bringing Crystal to a stop. Those uncontested 4 points are going to go a long way to getting Flip back in the fight, but sadly it may be a death knell for Crystal's ED. I'm really hoping that'll be it for Linkster's Evo as well. Crystal's light car allows her to jump out front, but she overdoes it and catastrophically collides with a cone in the infield of turn 2. Flip is able to plow past, but Numbskull's slide before turn 2 means he and Linkster were already slow when they connect with Crystal, and it all culminates in a triple DNF. After 2, scores are shockingly low, with all 4 drivers suffering at least 1 DNF so far. And on top of that, the bonehead cameraman at the finish line failed to turn the camera on. Flip and Crystal pull marginally ahead. And Flip nearly repeats Crystal's wreck from lap 2. All kinds of chaos, and they finally spread out, Flip in the lead. Flip spins, impact, and lap 3 is Flip, Crystal, Numbskull, and yes, Linkster is last. Flip gains the lead again, but way oversteers, bounces off the inside wall, and again Coney McConeface is the hapless victim. After several moments of terror, he saves it, and amazingly, the whole group finishes the lap for the first time today. 1 lap to go with Crystal at 3, Numbskull 6, Flip 8, and Linkster 4. The middle of the pack with the front row, Numbskull inside, Linkster outside. Another very close start, Linkster fighting around the outside, and he takes the lead as they spin out behind him. Crystal slides to a stop, and Flip is off track in turn 3. Linkster will come away with the lap victory, and Numbskull rolls in for second. Crystal's Edie will be eliminated for sure, and Flip may have just blown his 2-point lead. They hit turn 1 about as close as they could have, and Linkster uses his momentum to get a wheel on Numbskull's nose, while Flip does the same to Crystal. Lots of sliding and spinning, and Numbskull at least partially pushes Flip off the track. That'll shake things up a bunch as Numbskull leaps ahead of Flip for the group win, while Linkster ties Flip for second. We'll need a runoff to see who's going to the wildcard extravaganza. As usual, this is a best of 3, and with his 2-lap wins, Flip starts inside first. Linkster with a bumper ahead, and he pushes Flip off the track. Linkster's gonna coast, because all he needs to do is cross the line for the first win, and he goes up 1-0. They swap lanes with Flip shockingly on the verge of elimination. This time Flip just the slightest bit ahead, and in a complete reversal, Flip pushes Linkster off the track in the very same spot. Flip throws a victory spin and evens up the series, sending us to sudden death. They swap lanes, and once again, the outside lane with the slightest advantage. Linkster pulls ahead, but Flip stays right on his bumper. Linkster pulls away on the overpass, and they come to the final straight. It's close, but Linkster holds on to complete the upset. He'll stay alive with the wild cards. Don't take it personally, Linkster. I was only joking. Kinda. Congratulations to Mega G, Numbskull ×2, and Linkster. This has been Jim D for Indiana Diecast Racing. Be sure to check in next time for more slightly above mediocre diecast racing and the exciting conclusion to the quarterfinals of the Death Race.